Hey guys, Rod with Bear County Bigfoot here. You know, it occurred to me that the video that you're about to see about this wood structure that I'm documenting, it really has nothing to do about the wood structure as it does about the message that I'm trying to convey. And it just dawned on me. And I kind of wanted to clarify that because, um, you may watch this and go, well, what does this have to do with this wood structure? Uh, I guess I got caught up in the moment, and just kind of went off on kind of a rant. But I stand by it because it's something that just kind of irks me a little bit to some degree, and I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. I really do because I'm really, I take this stuff seriously. I don't think it's a joke or, it's some type of neat, fun little hobby. I've made it pretty much kind of my life, So again, I apologize if that's something that you're like, well, what does this have to do with the wood structure? I get it. I understand. I just wanted to let you guys know. And I thank you all for subscribing, for being a part of the group, for following me on Instagram and TikTok. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. So hope you enjoy this video. And I hope that this message that I'm trying to communicate resonates with you. Take care, guys. Guys, Rod with Bear County Bigfoot here. This is kind of a newer wood structure that has popped up, and if you can hear in the background, adjacent to this little stretch of land here in this wilderness park that lines up with the Creek Greenbelt I've been researching for 6 years, there is a playground kind of back that way. So you'll probably hear, some kids and stuff like that, but I get a lot of flack for posting these videos in the areas that I'm in, and the opposition as well. There's no way that Sasquatch could be in these areas where people live, and and right next to a playground and all this stuff, and I beg to differ. I stand my ground on that every time, because there is a prominent creek greenbelt that runs in and out of the city. In fact, it runs into other towns south of San Antonio. It is a highway for any animal, including cryptids. I believe that totally. There's a water source, there's a food source, the habitat supports big game. So why not? Even if it runs into a suburban area where there's people, And I will say this, I just got done watching the Small Town Monsters documentary, the Skunk Ape Corridor, I believe is what it's called. And that man leading the group, if you watch that documentary, he is in line with the same thing pretty much that I've been preaching for 6 years. So if somebody else in Florida, in another state, is showing you trace evidence, of whatever he's got, he may have more activity than what I've got. I haven't really done maybe but a couple of night investigations, but nevertheless, it's the same theory. It really is, so I want to get that out of the way. Anyway, let's look at this thing. Let's look at this beast and see what we got here. So first thing right off the bat is this huge piece right here. It's been ripped. You can see that. It's old. And then you've got another piece that looks a little bit newer. That's about right here. They have been ripped out as well. You can see that. Let's go around this way here. Yep. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm telling you guys right now, a lot of this stuff is right underneath our noses and we have no idea. No idea. You know, we probably have passed by some of this stuff and never even give it a second thought. And that's because a lot of us have conditioned ourselves to believe that, you know, these creatures reside or they travel through remote areas, and you have to go out into this, you know, remote area away from civilization to find any kind of trace evidence. And I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. And if you don't believe me, go listen to some of the interviews from Sasquatch Chronicles. Go talk to Lyle Blackburn with the Boggy Creek stuff. You know, creek being the main word here, right? So, you know, again, if you're going to tell me that these creatures cannot go into areas where people live, I think you're going to find that you may be mistaken, and you're pigeonholing a species, a creature that you know nothing about. I know nothing about. I'm not the authority here. I don't think there anybody that really is. But it seems apparent that these creatures utilize creeks and green belts. Let's look at this tree bend that I found over here as well. This is kind of interesting. Look at this. Pretty significant bend. You can see it. This other end of the tree has been jammed into the ground. Look at that. Stuck right into the ground. Okay? That doesn't happen naturally, folks. Not at all. Not at all. All right. So, like I said, boots on the ground. That's what I always say, right? Let's keep on keeping on. See what we can find. And as always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your support, your likes, your comments. Take care of each other. God bless you.